No, ne mami bi bo kwanchen. O se wa wo ti bugatti mu ye twi baro so woni abre. Life is funny. And that's very true. Sometimes we say na me then na me wona woni abre be. Ti bugatti so be na fine me na kwanchen so you know ya do na but I can't be about could be woman. And no so ya na be inside no dey say akwantu no nye no. Eno ka ye dey nya edi so but that grace in the honorable say ya bomano. I shall this your sense. Thank you. Mamima Miss Eunice Nati of Dansuman Afinak Spring Rose. Happy birthday, Auntie Eunice and Woda. Auntie happy birthday. Inspector Annan or Ghana Police Service. North Kanishio. North Kaneshi Diena na Kaneshi Diena and na Emma happy birthday. Maka Unisidi, Maminchia Manju, Eunice Opukweji of Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs. Me man, good morning. Na my boyfriend that day, Ura Samson Asaki, Irene Gobet, ya or executive secretary, importers and exporters, or see an idea one baby, disappointed president, one baby, PNC flag bearer. Asaki. Wadam for pano. Oye me boy dada mejano. I just say no pay. Thanks for watching. That's papa pass down da oshe. Pacho mi gusu me shega nantade no. Me na me dia sede ma Azel Vogue na wadwudwi me Ghana nantade. Next time ne die yesono kokra mi se woni age ho. Shade dress fe pa. Enti we pese won so obeye akua Ghana ya Ghana kwabna Ghana ofi Ghana. Na chese ni anko Kofi Juma na aba na chese no anu inti pacho fre Azel Vogue on pampi ma 0288 61 61 61 0288 61 61 61 o hwehwe na o dance no asori da e bia na kwan no wa enti na die social media mfaso ni bi no enye se de bia ensiri any nudity nkwana obehwe wo social media hwe niama nso a ohia bia ofre omo a omo de bebreo nti Azel ezi ene nkwada no Montessori for ye abre so de nke kan az eja Montessori for beti nti az ELLE Azel now the vote VOGUE now the account be on Instagram and Facebook now so ajo staff pa madana series ano abedwafo ya de Tuesday squad ni omo time de omo fani agro and na asesan so insisai ka papa ye ne na sha ase na wo ba no wayira wo ba no aba wo ba ise nye hwe ba de sefo ye miani ni agena wow well too. It is still Tuesday squad fully represented. On my left, Honorable Daniel New Quarter Titus Glover, former MP Tema East, former Deputy Minister Transport, and currently, or as far as say, obey a national organizer, Ama NPP Amanyukono. In the middle, a Rayao Asanitano, or a national organizer, Emma LPG, and a Afidio Tito Jayano, a Ura Joseph Yamin, former Shanti Regional Secretary, NDC. On also sign former Deputy Regional Minister, and also former Deputy Minister Youth and Sports, and Anopei, Okwano, Bayana, Nippon and Samnani Asanti Buni.
And now say aspiring national organizer, and Urefiana.
Hey, and then me refi. So Okwano, I'm a refi.
Yeah, some more.
Hey, and the
kind is
aspiring national organizers too. Former for almost national organizer. And aspiring for the NDC national organizer, Ayura Joseph Yamin.
Osanso,
organizers,
or you be kingmaker.
Or your kingmaker,
Kana traditional.
Okay.
Almost see me in you was a mere careful me.
And then I just only
Bernard Wofasino.
No, Fana,
Bernard Mona, Sister Penny Ba, any Yami.
Hey, you see what politics can do.
That's right.
That is my kingmaker.
Interesting. I no pay the any abusian phone or machiano. Say, do baby no more than Yamania. Then you meet to say, oh, yeah.
No way you were now here.
Minimum. I know say, I'm that's very medical. I said, it's a common over call. I no pay me, watching a random.
Yeah.
you say bru.
Mo aye fair no pay. Say di obi agi ni kiki na mo aye Ghana no. Mo ne me afa pa. Kaftan ne batakari. Still Ghana man.
Would you no crown na? A demonstration. I'm saying we same stress no. Onim art pa. Zena wo sheda e twan to manwa.
Meta was
wa pam na kama no. Efata wa
blend osoro.
Combination na
ama wasoro wa ya kama.
Enedie. Mo say na mitimi si okusu dada.
Thank
you Madam Wase papa.
Last week na World Women's Day and to me amba.
Me akran so ye ma me da
ya be die yenzu ye die kakra wo so no wo se ye de yi ye de tuja sabe ma de muna mukita yen. I don't joke with my mother, Mrs. Agnes Nanyoko Titus Glover. And opa bia mentini ni a e wo se baby free me mu. I love her so much.
Me mani omo ma
me. Ye yere num so ene ye mama so. And the message, member an opportunity. They need us most. Said ye bebuaw na ya pejawon. E dia kwayi. Enti obayaye.
Yes,
mamumo emanyina ye mamumo. Una bukita ye nyina nti de omake bia no. Ya da form mo wata na.
Ye da mo ase. E ya mo fo sie nyo mo kan mo nye ne sa pepe.
Ye be yo.
Thank you. E data no. Ese yi pepe. Tano so crawl your banzu. Oh, tano your bar. Bono tano no your bar.
Oh, sir.
Auntie teach my tano ye munam. Ye catfish, akese. Kwa uko ma mo bread or mo basa beji.
Come bro.
What do you showcase?
That's why I attraction pa. I'm say obi call dear do bi ko gumuna. Omu ye ba me hye so masaya ba. Tano your bar o teach my.
I sound so inchi.
Yes.
E wa inchi. Nsro tano. E wa inchi pa.
Ofri techi man tano boase. E ho na nitini free. E na kire ko sa.
November 2020. Na me techi man na me chase e ho na.
Tano boase. E ho na nitini.
No, what dey asema ba e my World Women's Day atwam. I say na mo team na topic first.
Break the bias.
Break the barriers.
Yes.
Biases. Okay.
Interesting. So I can make say be break the bias, kill the self-destruction. In the sense,
men also self-destruct.
This one was Women's Day.
But men also self-destruct, and you don't need to add the stop the self-destruct. That is what you use to break our front. That is what you use to break our front. Don't you distract yourself.
No, this one.
Don't you people fight.
No, I'm not saying about
this. I'm going to
the air cost, no. And can I say, also most serialize some mark or war.
Peace midday kasi bonusia maternity.
Member omojia won. Omo wote mama.
Well, a member nyawo.
I mean,
no, omo on member nurses, but you need member midwives. Just that we were member doctors.
Okay, but we should generally a member wote mama. But hospital na say
oba. They need to mama.
I'm telling you, they won't make you to omo nkasa omo ba oba be wo no. Na ya asefem. Any nsem social media omo say ho nyina. Enti ye party mo back no na fe so ye kai mo say e ma sebi omo say e ma edin o social media omo brenas.
Okay, that's na so ya ma enye ma na enye ti say de ase mo de mo nko ana mo de mo nse mo ho mo de mo ntwitwa mo ho na ti mo ye bia mensa
ye do say e beka say ye pe oba president krofo samia the political career e call for me e ma. Oh yes, a friend say, "Yeah, mommy, Jane, Nana, Opoku, Ajima, I didn't hear
flag bearer, running mates,
a man, some more Mokai, and a more population. I can't remember.
Unquan out Most remember say ya cabin talk about post or more cabin. Papa bisa papa or call rounds and some or to about meka.
We will never
would the moody national montum. Yeah, man, Cassani, Cassa, yet we fast some shame. Into a cana musiana mashada so.
Yeah, Obasio Jojo,
I catch yourself, man.
Obasio Jojo.
I have boy
I can say you was here.
It's a man. The world is not fair to
women.
No, to men.
Hey, the society that is patriarchal.
No. The world is not fair to. I mean, your Mother's Day, International Women's Day, International Men's Day. That is why I'm saying
because that is why program I call say research say a better key 100 years and sana yenyamadu do mama up to the level of emema and then guest speaker no mami aviation mama no deputy CEO aviation or say obusa no question say na sa time na mema ni gina ho twen ya na society has already given you the push.
So we don't need to be celebrated.
No.
Okay.
Don't you celebrate enough?
They say, yeah, come with me. On International Women's Day, a wife will say, and Nadia no Adriana Yini.
Papa.
The responsibility of
once
I
do it. But the point is that on International Men's Day, do they
Father's Day they will do
Father's Day you don't do it. And I say Happy Father's Day, but when it gets to Mother's Day,
it's commercial.
Oh, sorry, I know, where is my Mother's Day present? But you see, there's one thing about the mother and the wife.
Okay,
and the girl child. I always say, life ain't mean yet full without the girl, either a mother or a wife.
Okay.
But there's difference between a mother
and a wife. Obviously, and we know.
So your wife's no. Oh, coffee now see you. Yeah, made fufu. No one can tell me about this time. Who can say? And they okay. Oh, the ancient and they do it watch nana. But when you call your mother and say, "Say me befi made fufu," Obeka say, no one can tell about Debra. So that's the difference. But when you say what the men can do better, and we should celebrate more. Ukraine war, a man used to say evacuate on you. Why are you
that mean this morning? You don't understand.
You're celebrating more. You're celebrating more last week, and the celebration is over. And we are trying to assess the celebration.
What are you assessing? See, this thing you are doing today, it won't work.
Yes, sir.
So
we cannot win against
you. Yes, say what Obama bet me aye. Oba bet me aye no.
Better.
Better no. And he says, set no. Oba say, oh, dear jade. And go school. Tinefie. And now we am saying, I know mammy be say, me cocoa, me bow mocha. And I'm saying, Yabutre, cocoa no betting, yes, see. And Cassa Oba ye cocoa, on Tinefie, woman in co school, say, bear man in co school. Sebi. A draining inside that bear man team. So office in your wa. A quenya would be my obano, Fabi more bearman. Or buy a MD a ye, said your bearman so your MD a ye no. Or buy a ye minister a ye, or buy the president a ye. My man, yes, I say, or battle to a chibema demo, or buy your tonya, do one on to to do, or buy the ye say, or buy the casac one tum. And no, I cast a there be my obano. Equal opportunity.
Beijing no. I won't count.
But you were mass soldiers. Don't we have women soldiers?
No question. I'm a so now we man on as a boo of we say.
Me break the bias. You see, you're not breaking the bias. You are rather raising the bias.
No, but you see, when you say women can do better. And I'm saying
that
Emma
more position.
Yeah, no more yard.
Emma nyade.
So more yard.
In fact, Oba no
so
finance minister.
Oba ye finance minister ka better all this can
from kakra.
Odwe wo. And money enti na associations bebre Emma na ye organizer. Just that Emma ye mo the organizer kakra mo corporate president and chairman for ni. Na mo so nye chair women.
Okay.
We hu sa baby Oba eda animu no. Abadaye no ye sononko. Adwuma no hyehyeye no. Eno so epeja.
Ya mo ye koye nu ma hwe ana amanfo afisi bia etamma o.
Any say wa wasama.
Women can do better na say Beijing nka mo sa akobiom na mutimi esa vari.
Ye ko ya ye ba ye hwe dia wuye. But it is not all rosy. I see talk kakra wo challenges kakra wo difficulties kakra be wo. But it will all be good one day. It's yesremo. Or say equal opportunity. And say yentumi nye bema. Me me yede kotu adua. I love to be pampered. Okay. I love that I have this big bust.
We also love to be pampered.
And we pamper you, don't we?
Not to the extent that you want us to pamper.
Yet we found church. Asanti,
no find church.
Who the try your portion we are talking about no go for na chio. Oh, the asanti body here. They sure say manifest and this one was trouble as this morning. But ni na aka ho. And also Emma baby a sing ton babo ntin eja. Ya ye hu adru. But ya mo so mo njintum say mema mo so mo ko. Remember and your member so mo ye coward crass and maybe and ti member be my so say evacuate your mo e member be kura di kan da ko
say anka yeah the difference no ye nya ye be ko but mo de amoka
ye be kan ye be ko ye be o de ye ko this over this and na ye share chronicle and Sania ba be hwe full shortage yi ho asem aka na ya hwe dam yi nso a aye something which is the Inache se kuayo no a na ye de aka ye kuayo ho nsɛmti yenka wager de no answer Geological Survey Authority for say wager ho no e wo dada se e ho ani makati ne bomu no se wo wa ye se e ho ye bia bia sasase wusuo se tremo se e kenya no kakasa ye se o mani musu kakra bi ba na che se e kwan ne kwa ne da but e ho so amanfo sisi adan ni adenura we talked about the dam enkofo eboko dam ni mu a ese ho kra ye bafa ye jat wo se ho de ye de wo nsuo no na agi nsuo ni ho na nsuo na anwe enso ho ni etu anwea e na ne Geological Survey for ababeka che se e ho asase no anso no enyina yie se ya hwe ye na bibisia san what do we do relocation another that's what I'm over
me da se mami chia ahwefo nyina Nkanka MPP for a war 275 constituencies in ya wadana me fifie and na mede mani a chere framantum any uti regions makoye total of 22 me shall from central town at the domain about south town so kakope
okay
ekwangno my great grandmother
and you uchin Ghana pa
great grandmother ho e wo keta me call Ketu South Aplao Ketu North Joje Akachi South Akachi North Avedakpa yako agotime ziope Adaklu who west who central South Dai North Dai Pando Afajato South any hohoi and I'm call you e wo uti e boem Jasekana can Nkwanta North and South. And to me, some chino and then maybe will not town.
One cause Sandro Coffee.
Sandro Coffee no account one district no yeah constituency for now.
Okay.
But more district assembly. And they so far so good. Me fasten the Kumo.
One who prays in Anna.
There be me.
Catch my
Prince of Sandro Gobi. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. And next time I come maybe beji direction no. Na makasra but nana no fie. And this so far so good. Mami chia me brother Joseph Yamin, me kingmaker. And me brother ya sanita no. Obaya.
Yes, sir.
I said well, this is not the first time. Yeah, they are better about to say wager people so hono risky.
Yeah.
But the question is, and I'm obeying in institutions of state at all. Who is policing all these things? Because Timemufo de yasu yedene. Say enforcement of our laws and to be nye juma. You be preventing one say ade no mo ye no omunja ya. Mo so mo ye de omunja no. You have a whole assembly responsible for the plates. Environmental Protection Agency, ako, omo, Geological Survey, I am say hono earthquake prone area. And in Kaibobeng, they will bang one ye bo edimetimum for. A beer study say ye win ya and your body flow. Yeah, no. I do baby. Yes, you
will be said there many kakra because last week in Koyeno mo Koyeno and na chronicle de we are bano. Omo Koyeno na EPA come home. EPA the person was Deputy Executive Director of Operations. Rural Ransford Sechi and Ghana Waterfront so Ura Ibrahim eka home and one Mr. Upuku and so eka home. And the as authorities now omukọ no munsu kire yen no and now in fact municipal coordinating director ka south Isaac Kwache and so ka ho and omukọ yen no nti say o say bizarre say one mo na enforce ya enforcers na akojina
they have shared their responsibility and no na me pese me ka no wo geological survey we nim say ho nyina earthquake prone and na mo be na wo to ho assembly no so a ogina ban na mu ewo municipality no so I was asede more environmental department Ghana water de bia waja dam so musu samanfo enkrocho mo asase no
yeah
but they don't have this power of the state to prevent it memufo say mamonja se na mo ban so no ebeye de wose boye no geological survey EPA and assembly no these are the institutions of state on beboa after you are rather complaining to us they say and for you you are risking your life and your property. Last year TV3 years sorry a documentary bi mami bi was wrong almost say did the next extremo a bit me bubu adan na free so no abedwure gu fom and a lady no appeal. But the question is, a brand na yes, where were the institutions of the state? By this time, there should be a total ban of sun winning any quarry near one. There should be a total ban. The assembly must enforce it. Bylaws in what with them. My chain, Emma Etogesi, Emma Quafo, a jury very saying, Japadia, now in Nipankwa, ne woo, before we go and act. I don't think they are being fair to us. They must up their game. They must ensure. So be biara winning son and I will to abo they should stop it.
Nagana
they must stop it.
Easy sir.
It can be done.
Are their hands not tied?
Yeah, you can erect signposts there. Stop winning son here. Offenders will be prosecuted. You should
in Ghana.
Of course, why not? And you must place people the regular visitations.
Okay.
Regular visitations. I don't know this assembly. Assembly members need you to committee. Omo titi ho. Omo who's a nipa wini catch the day. Omo sisa abo. What has been their liaison between Omo and the assembly office no? Because chief executive no they need who baby are. And into ye assembly members and in the unit committee for. So immediately you go and confront the people. You are not supposed to win san here. And once a mutu to abo so we share the Bruce you report to the assembly. Then the assembly will also take action. Now, media complaints don't complain, they should complain to us. They should exert themselves.
Okay.
There was some here to save lives and property. No, yeah, show.
Thank you. I just don't know.
Why
danger zone? And I yeba. Boy and Coco say, I'm sure you are at range and busy.
It has passed the word danger zone. Now. I'm for Kenya's Chair Honorable Daniel Newquart, Titus Glover, the incoming national organizer for the new Patriotic Party. Honorable Yamin, so we're lazy boot the Oba for national organizer.
And your church idea, Maminka, Samson Sakidi, or say, main chair Honorable Titus Glover, Manam Kanchen, say, or wishing well, say open national organizer.
Thank you, Samson.
MPP mu and also and Yamin as well. Until Yamin also Jasaki PNC Papa no say or show was also open national organizer.
So also open president.
Also president Ghana.
Nkrumah is 1 year show na match ya another organizer Pablo Nixon Biden one kind of one there.
Agunda.
Squad we
dey. Say Chief Pablo and youth organizer no operate. Ono so the Pablo two kind of my say.
But Chief no original Pablo.
Oh no original Pablo. Oh.
Operate minim no me share no crown.
All right.
And it means that this squad is
well, and they operate so birthday in TV.
Youth organizer.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday.
With George.
George operate Adwan operate.
Yeah, operado.
Operado. Youth organizer of NDC. Happy birthday. Last week no wa. I mean sure.
The squad with the organizers in Tuesday squad. Na ya Ora Justin Kodia.
Okay.
Oba for greater friends.
Justin Kodia ya unshia ni de ya. De bia unshia ni.
I know.
Who say the kra ni say?
I know the reason. Oba for general secretary. Ye penkrofobia or more rescue party.
Into watch Ora Justin Kodia. And ya me so me chi Ora JB. John Wood.
And they say was
contest be home.
Meaning, but Uncle JB or better uncle. Are you aware of
He's a good
charges? Mr. Mitchell.
To what down for need.
Justin Kodia.
Justin Kodia.
Who's that?
And the show the betches.
Or the show the betches. I mean, if you watch your pay. Once you say, I don't know, also Mitchell and I make channel.
Agbesi Ohima me starting say me can say sa issue of sa wage and potem no passing the word danger zone in the sense obi a the topic we be man obe sha ase no obe ka kire we say sa particular issue we enye enne need a dey di kan ya ye ka ho ase e yasem a ya kan but oh ne kofar by any your land tenure system assassin no eni aban sem into regulating it say be e beka say ha bia ense so bia de nsaka no adding ehye ahemfo nsa na district assembly na ewo ho no omo winning sign ho no e ma onya wadwe so omo ko winning free keke o you just come on.
Wow.
You cannot, of course you cannot just go and win like that. On better what say come and win and just go. They make money. They have a way of making money from. Sad no way. Sure. Oh, said that portion of Kokasua before so the YouTube left here. Ya kaka and there are prominent people are more than ever esro. Now also the layer of assassin ewo I said Sabuano cry. In fact, me the way I fresh Sabuano. A buono they are layers.
Segmented.
A bit of war you call
to say a brew kind is
exactly the case.
Yeah.
And you see, they keep on winning because all this also a breed year, you know. Government took steps. And I day contractor Burma or more base survey where you began on the wire mesh. Supporting.
But wow, man notice say be I say
exactly. Yes, because yes. Have we done anything of that sort to start wage on? In your
wage on no sem crofo tete so.
Yes, but
agree and no tete so.
Say peduase wo crofo tete so but on say hon wait na wo so no and to say and we consistently say and even per yankasa yani keke no nsuo to heavy pa e to me dwiri free ho saa be gukwam na kwanesi na aka the other side na ben nsuo no you understand nti we enye new and aban cannot as I see it say you be compensate or more motor holding and you can say you too much free and Ghana nipa wo fi say we see ni down ho na oba betu nkra na and also be kwakwa ebo achi bidin but it will take a very decisive government why you ready to pay compensation to say I'm moving you because don't forget say disaster never about be boka more than sanka say e be a compensate wo na wotu wo and as wo krokro mo na say compensation won to me nya in full because e ho no ye nyina nim say enya bia nka say ho dan as we speak and I can say I am sure as be the whole bit Me you sure say obi so asase wo ho a wa plan say obesi down so. Me you sure say obi asase wo ho a wa so blocks ni normal ho e na ye ka say e wo ho. You understand? Nti your mindset and the land tenure system na any abansem for aban to say this area and say on 2 occasions His Excellency the sitting president has said yendua first one yendua ye hu mpompo so bia da bia metra haka say wonam Legon stretch from FDA call Preseka ni nyina yadwuma mo nim ha nyina yadwuma ba insese ye benya ye be high obi na wado wa trimine wa water ni yatua ne ka no sesi ya no ye hye media no ndua na yadua ho yes nti yadua na yadua ho ni nyina hye ena yadua so yadua na no ano no obia is not responsible for it. And when the president launched him, so you could be about, is it about 7 million or 5 million?
June 3, you say. Yeah, June 3.
You see, oh my topic, no can say. Oh my topic, no can say. A dear near Bayer, a bit to media son. A bit in the area. To be able to hold that portion of assassin. But yeah, or more winning, we are not doing anything about it. So a banker say and next we are declare say yendria e be a 2000 yen kodua wo ba bia ya winning standing na yen kodua ho obi no best step bi ho bi because when you dua wi a na what committee or motive ho mo hwe say nobody will come here and win but see jam trasa ohima one day the ho so no say the honorable kan e wo earthquake zone mo uko Swan Lake assassin hono and also a dasa line mo ubeka ya 90s no am say 91 and that was the major earthquake I am say how yenya oga tremor yenya oga na National Theatre and be mo a lot of places are baby mo bi this thing can happen now yenin na earthquake so ba yenin na ye ho so yanka say the machine crop on ye why they ready say e be ba china be be you understand until the disaster be ba say boom yeni ena ye so it is important say abambe 2 anamo na say enua we ya pese ye dua no yemfa about 2000 say 1 million crop on yemfa call round on all those areas if you say a threat to human life no.
Okay, thank you. Honorable Yami.
Yeah. Me da say me call ya maba.
Kwaba.
Yeah, nua. Enti said the protocol ni sitie no so me nche asa ansan famra but remember me ansanu na omo sure omo bias to mama me family bias so omo chia omo anchia
anya be ba mi enu anka nya dia obe chia me
omo chia omo anchia me chia
mati me joso
me chia
the yeah me mboma ba so I always watch you from afar.
That's it.
Ti ebrebi ebenya brebi a na je say ye ba ba be join
it. Say fie.
Oh. Story way very interesting. You see, maybe I'm a what problem because honorable titles ne sando aka almost problem na wo ho. But so her story no municipal director no the portion no ye mare ho kakra. And this is where the problem is.
The coordinating director.
Coordinating director. So the municipal coordinating director of the Ghana South Assembly, Adekye, also stated that his outfit had no power to stop the illegal
It's
activities.
A lie.
That is where the problem is.
It's a lie.
So if you
but
have
had no power to stop the illegal activities around the ridge. And that's such an exercise lay within the ambit of the EPA and Minerals Commission.
It's never true.
Interestingly, not EPA can
it's never even true because Oko Fed, I was say, according to him, the assembly had not given a permit to anyone to engage in mining activities in the area. So the point is that you were and me were not more and issue a building up.
Okay.
And so these activities started in 2014. And the shall say bank. So we had every right. And you need to know. Every right to stop it at that level. Any atenasi, Ghana a problem. The only time we see say a disaster when BBSC. But BBNC, so especially with NADMO, and I've said it's we need to restructure NADMO very well. Because NADMO adwuma kesiye pan is the prevention aspect of it. Because a national disaster management organization. But your train mumma is here. Then we go in. At that particular moment, BBI say. So when we equip NADMO to start to prevent, which we did, and I attend one, we decided say, call Parliament and I assign as some random. So at this level, NADMO in your power kakra to be able to move in even without the Assembly's authorization. Now, so here Minerals Act no EPA Emma permit. Mine no, and that's a mineral resource no was as an asino. Enya ha as I infonedia. Land ne yo hinidia. But see nya identify say both sides so gold wo ho anwea tu ho a sa mineral ne ya ban dia. Enti answer na obetimi ababa be tu mineral no was as so no. Just say okoma yema permit from the Minerals Commission. Okay. Environmental protection for so will come and assess say even though there is a mineral assassin was but ye tua effect ni ye dien. Does it have a positive or negative impact? Okay. No more the report about ansana assembly no assassin shena seno. Wa ma permitter you cannot mine. Still, what do EPA, what do Minerals Commission permit now? Okay. The Assembly will still have to give you permit. Okay. For you to start operation. And so when you have a coordinating director, or say Assembly name ma permit be for any of these people, but or catch and say na who these to stop these people. It's a serious statement. A very serious statement.
But my mimisa say a fagudia and a watching processing. And ye be a anyan sway. If you say other places, wow, mutu anya, and also your problem, and I paya bo, quarry sites near it, and also for issues, and also process no, to say for good year, dear.
Anyan see a mineral.
You are telling us.
Yeah, and you cannot just go and win some.
I am man look as if say Jama, drop a phone who say, and you be highway, you think the see them and ye are no matter Momuka.
No.
Because always
you go through a process. In fact, say, oh, was so. Not say, and you are assassin so. Now, to assembly no every right to come and stop you, even though assassin you there. So at point,
primary problem is the assembly.
Assembly no. Say assembly no ejina na authority. And you see, assembly no any what the immediate effect of this exercise. And the EPA betimi ama ne permit all right. Ubetimi akwaje Minerals Commission license e dia be. But assembly no ne behu ne say aha na wo yes ade me bia wutu. Ebi kra na eho ne ye residential area. Ti say wutu anwea wo ho a the dust itself, the end result, the area. So the assembly can stop you from undertaking that exercise, even though good year be there.
A quote and saying EPA Minerals Commission assembly no. Obi aye na adwuma nko. We ye ne de said your pay. We aye ne said your pay and na say omo eye bom omo coordinate. Enti am bisa sa no say obi o hono mo a EPA amano kwan say oh eye ampa ehon djukotu Minerals Commission say ye hu say fagudie wo nkotu obaba assembly say oh there be e bi atse wo kan ha nipa te ha utu ebe ha ye tenti ma untu before assembly be kan jack no nipa no de ne nyama kogo to that dem say obi a EP ama me permit wo assembly DC wo ye hwan wo coordinating that I want na be catch them so o ma me ntu nti omo ye adwuma bom na omo ye ne
ye adwuma bom because EPA our offices under all the districts. If you buy permit no Accra, they locate it at whichever district who here permit in the Akwa adwuma, and they have to consult o munipa or honum to give a report. When report is favorable, then they will give it. And report is sent to the assembly for see land mineral falls under security. Until the dissect will even sit on it because we go to a good year, it has everything about security. So we'll sit down. There's no way so we'll be cohabit me baby. And securing the permit doesn't give you the right to mine.
Hey, Nanya permit
you have the see permit no. Assassin also no.
Okay.
Number one, we'll register as a company in mining. And a company now we are in mining, you can mine anywhere. It is a search. Now who say UTV officer, there is a gold deposit. Then you apply for license to go and take it. Or the Bema because Onuna Juma is giving you license to go and mine. The EPA will come in. So we see who took gold. EPA Baba say honor a to no bet me anya papa. Then they will also give you a license. But the assembly will be the enforcer of these laws to come and say well, ube to dear, but our papers and yet mount and our papers here all right. But such no mobile no benya problem there then at the mount me. So when these guys are money na jina ho ma go to that area, any or mass more can we who say just for the cameras. Because at the end of can if it's a looming danger, and yet can was we have to take an action. And the action is that we have to stop them.
Okay.
Because we have the power. The assembly has the power to stop these people. But your problem as a country.
Catch me.
Your problem as a country is that you mpese yebe obia mpese obe develop at the outskirts of the
obia pese otena kuro ni mfimfini.
So weja ababa biye ekuro mfimfini pa in between Accra and Central region.
Okay.
Obia obesi dan wo obia.
But enye kuro no so na enyi akoto wo mu. Because hono ase Accra kuro tia wo. Na ebia ye Central region na hyase enti ni nyina ye kuro no na em say develop akoto ana.
Beto kuro no be develop akoto. But ye nananom na ye beto wo mo no. At certain points omo was some reserved areas be, and let me give you an example.
Okay.
Oko nyenkyere ni ase eko Bukanchia. In Bukanchi, time I say enyini ye no. There's a reserve forest be where I say what the obi anya den in room. Na kuro no enyini nkoduru forest na no. Ma nyini abeduru say forest ne da ho gina ho. E kuro na nyini atra forest no. But the forest is still there.
It's your forest na be she kuro.
Be she kuro ni mfimfin.
Okay.
Reason na ye di jai forest no. E da ho ho. So when ye ja asase to ho, say higher waterlogged area, ye nyahwe honum. Aha ye nsi dan e wo honum a. So kroni nyini beto ho kra no a. We should grow past that area and still leave that area intact. But night way, obia pe say we si dan wo weja.
And even those are the traditional rules. And okropo they are being enforced.
That's right.
To
it is a wo area ona. Obia see and interestingly, yeah, na big people that probably the assemblies cannot stop them from developing. And
okay.
So it becomes a difficult issue. A be a meno cases is here. O see assembly na ntimi an stop no. The odi onya na paper free EPA no. E be the water cheaper or no. The person doesn't even need the assembly's approval to go and do that. But at this particular point in time, issue way to me should be picked up by the national security.
Okay.
Atra assembly no ho so. The national security should pick it up because it has become a security threat to the nation. Bibia betimi asi. And Ghana, as we speak now, that area na earthquake prone area. We you need the capacity to determine when an earthquake is going to come. Yeah, problem. No, they rely so much on amount for the. So what if there is an emergency? I mean, so to one man here say baby C. Now is see what happens? So at this particular point, government should move in. Okay. And this time stop the development. And possibly, Krana, you relocate these persons because Bakoti Honomono is encouraging another person to also want to come.
Thank you. Mami Kinka for comments kakrana fe yemfa yen second and third topic enoe. Na positive change war Madina or Ghana is indeed broke. President Kufuor and his people have spent all the resources and they have also spent tomorrow today. Wow. Therefore, there is no tomorrow for the next generation. This is how sad the situation has become. Regards to Honorable Elvis Efiankra and Alaji Feila of Madina. Kwame Foreigner says, yeah, don't mind who. Hey, he was a barracks boy from childhood, but he's a next organizer. You, and wow, sempa. Coleman Sapila to no matter the NDC's demonstration and propaganda, e-levy beba. Nana Kia great joy says, Auntie, thanks for backing women. Papa no person will be and Mema no so Chief man will say what, so I'm optimistic that the minority in Parliament would respect the Supreme Court's ruling and do the needful in Parliament. The NPP would learn a lesson from this Parliament regards to Chairman Odenoho Kwekwapia, the incoming regional chairman. Symbol, good morning, UTB Adekye Nsroma. Symbol watching live and colored. Have a beautiful Tuesday. Former President Mohammed's advice to the plaintiff to seek for review is not the best. The case was a unanimous decision by the court, so seeking for review will have no impact. Young Joe, I'm watching live from Tayman, Boga Town. Good morning, dear. Honorable Yami Akofa Asemabao. You ladies are your own enemies, and ladies feel too proud. But the Bible even said that women should be submissive. Alex will say, Auntie, today I support Mr. Yami 100%.
That's right.
The world discriminates against men. Both Ghana police, there is women association, but no men association. Paulus, Kaswa, American Town, Kinky House, about Tampaha Watwaso. That's his hashtag. Ghanaians have decided to allow the NDC to remain in opposition for at least 32 years, so that the country will develop. Voting for NDC again in Ghana is like importing COVID from Wuhan. In Shaba and Nelka, Odebai says, we are breaking the 80 years agenda by the good infrastructure development done under President Nana Akufo-Addo and the NPP as in Shaba, okay, great. NPP as a party. People should mark it on the wall. NPP will retain power again because we can't allow this create, loot and share party NDC come to power and sit on the golden chair again. Be Ebenezer, NPP is waste of Ghanaians' time. They came to enrich themselves. 2024, Ghanaians should vote NPP government out of power. Watching you from South Korea. Derek Ayete, I'm watching you live from Community 20 Lashibi. Good morning, Derek. And then Eric Kubwedi, Bichim, Patriotic Voices. NDC is Ghana's biggest problem. I say with you, Makinkan. Prince Finkel, Sister Ya, good morning. I want to draw the government's attention to the Piatti explosion. Government should know that not only explosive cars need escorts, but fuel and gas tankers too, because they can also cause explosions. Bonchiko also answer. Honorable Yamin is undoubtedly the best person to lead the great NDC as national organizer. He is the commanding commander. I read this last one from Kofi Amo. Says this is why Ghanaians are unproductive and how the economy is breaking down. See, even TV discussion show, they use more time to just greet all their friends, but will come back to blame government. ye da se so bia na je o keka bi che ya bra ene ma ko mo ye de ha waka bi a che let's go on Ejata no yemfa 2 in 1 ni nyina ye kuayo nti ye ka 2 ne 3 na bom ye se offer the finder na 2021 fourth quarter aduane bo se de besi akosoro no fourth quarter ni yenya nkomu but enu no waso da ya asese
2022
that was 2021 yes that was 2021 fourth quarter ye komu nti December October November December ye di be remu enu wasese ama ya 7.4% enuane bo ekosoro enne ye ne Peasant Farmers Association Owura Charles Nyabanso akasa amosi o ene afidie onka afidie but they are also projecting say next year so food shortage beba if you say so we use a ento free ho a input omode yekuayo no bibia bo akosho to the extent that we decided no moto no 25 omoto no 50 cc enti enkan hu say enuane nso eho eba aba beye na mibisa no dam ho asem eno oh dam na wo no because me ka say enuane nyina wo se dey bi cereals especially na cereals na so north ni free ba and I'm so north ya dam ama wo no sit dam eno na 7 special purpose na I'm so okay ye fa insight nso anopa yi a o se omo ye nkroma breso ye dam bi o ba bi de depo na ehwo no omo dua mo pa wo afife rice project enti omo ye dam wo depo afife awalavi water irrigation afefe I am part say can flower ana afenyo eya na anwuna no prince won kire mi yenti ana mref enti depo afefe awalavi water irrigation no ye jana eseye nke betimi de aduamo se won sa ye wi ani abeka akuafo nsisi ano ye se ye ene ye gu processes so se ye de ekoko ni bi beko ne coffee ebeko Dubai akwakoton maybe yenya another market as in Europe na there be omo be dictate price na maye. What do you make of that? Meaning na farming agric.
That's it. Me as an Nsroma na me were ho amagana. Na aya me pesa aya me ko into figures and percentages say be a growth rate you say so and so our project. You look inward practically normal auto ne bono etese but e ban say ne yabedum pempenso ye do okay so more project say be a afiwe enko na wieye and as afifo be simu aduane bo be dia men doubt kra in the sense say we have not changed the ye no yensesan you go so ye so we will never get a different result regarding the agricultural produce. Now hima me shase e de afi e friend say irrigation project.
All right.
Na sa book blue here ekura mo he.
Book awabri.
No the blueprint of Ghana. That is the 7-year development plan now. Study for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Oh yeah. One komo 1 year kra ye de pam na free Ghana. Na emu nyina no ya kruche bibia gu ho a e kire se sanka ye ma ye ni ko agric ho a anka no ye de betikire Ghana man.
Na ye ni nko ho because me bisa owura nya abasa oman a ye bibia ye kuayo afa wo si ye ma ye ni ko ho a ye ni nko ho.
English abroche America.
All right.
You just about 3% they say penny feed the whole nation regarding say omo yekuya ankasa ha ya start na ensun ru omo but ye wo arable land na wo hwe population so na sanka ye ma ye ni agriculture ho as far back as in the 50s 60s no na machines a ewo memu ye de ye agriculture no na esombo pa na enna me no te ha ye kasa yi wo de bisa farmers associations ne say omo mfidi omo de adwuma no et say would you compare all the irrigation projects abayan horo after Kwame Nkrumah obaya omoaye no na fa compare e bia won hwe video no hu pictures no of sa irrigation facility na si ho no
insight.
Yes. Okay. As we speak today, a general so den a betumi irrigate a vast area to grow rice. But I didn't know young co say ye pese ye be siesie sa facility no na etumi serve some potom homa ye dua emo. It is because politicians themselves or ourselves are importing the rice. In normal be a yem to me enya no I mean in quantity no e idea mpanyfo bi mo e de ba o man mu until they will not even want to think about it. Meanwhile, no, in that particular affair, Nsroma him said, this is the area you bet me a dream of your feeding or mine. Into no quiet surge up at dinner. Is concrete, I would say, and that was so quiet. There's no irrigation project. I will remember Ben Biabaya, a trust irrigation system. And now, Frau no so econo. Eco free, a Ben Bia my or Bayan, I say, what the insuna eco cano or the Bayer irrigation. Ghana and Kansas see a train say rainy season and I say be and Kansas see a seasonal product. And some continuous because you will show enough to have irrigated our lands to ensure say Adrian Beba. And now contomry a children 5 cities and 10 cities. And now I know say.
Maybe I won't cry.
Oh, but and it's a different. Now you're turn 2 cities. Now you're contomry 2 cities.
And I said sometimes season is so come home because you're February.
And I can say there's no need for Ghana to say and can say seasonal crop.
Okay.
You understand?
And think I am kasi February say.
Baby, we must continuously ask Ghanaians to supply all the shopping malls with the vegetables or mukrefi South Africa. But why? Because you're trends you. Sure, I buy NDC buy. They initiated something. I'm saying, my friend, youth in agriculture. I think it's under MPP. Yep. I think. But now almost another system of Utah or more Kuyayim. Yembisa said, what was the formulation?
National Service Fund and no call a giraffe farm.
Yo, what was some crop also? A giraffe farm. Nina go home. If we go to areas in Nkrumah acquire to ensure, say, you bring your deer and your free no, Accra Plains, it was supposed to be irrigated. And then, more encroaching a do you know, sir, that contract? You sign a contract. That very month now, Nkrumah fig Ghana no January. Then you sign February. You sign a contract. Yeah, baby irrigating the whole of Accra Plains. And Kosiaga, Obianso Mbuabi. Nti agriculture aban abasuko and Edinya. Yeah, peasant farmers. And can say buying the biggest spender of the taxpayers' money. Also, what do we Jim now? We state farms. Me for example, there be almost say we state farms are. Managing. It is how you put the policy in place. Because I would not sit down for an agriculture minister to come and tell me, say, you no bias pro. Once I want putting measures in place to turn the no buy now will be around to add value to it. And to me and but another issue that is very important is about capital. I say they call into our farming system. I mean, Kotu Bibi wa ha enchro, if I will get it right there. In that particular, credit and subsidies to farmers.
Okay.
Or say it is proposed that is the 7-year development plan and agriculture.
7-year development plan.
Which is so valid today. Also, it is proposed that agriculture credit for farmers shall generally be managed by the Bank of Ghana, while the National Investment Bank will deal with the large agricultural investment. At the local level, the Bank of Ghana will use the facilities of the commercial banking system to operate the agricultural credit scheme. Technical advice as to the feasibility of farming proposals put up by the Bank of Ghana, as well as supervision of the use of agricultural credit, will be a function of the extension and the development officers.
Say ebi anu wakane keke na ni suade hu ebi afena na ko bepe hu sika o de be anani nyina na sika na enyire si ohima dija ebi o de be o sa dia wo kenkan da chi NDPC e we omo so benya ngoma se ya mu de be to 10 years time and 15 years time o ma be ba be fa kenkan ni se ya. You
see, everything in this particular document had been costed.
All right.
And now ya segregated say Timamufo no they be contributing in terms of manpower. Bank the other be also near agriculture development bank. And even in terms of say akuyafo are they getting value for money? Loans no munya kropo. You see, these are the questions we should ask. Now, some loan crop, we must look at your size of farm now. You understand? So associations now boom no more gin or more see be just as a young time na ye mo. Nti ADB about ho say maisika ye per equipment no man. Now Gaddafi wan here I say so crap we na so person call into farming. Equipments were ready for you. And now equipment na say the farming, mechanized farming ye ni bi. One village, one dam. Where is it? You understand? Now and now me no can say the sitting president of Cote d'Ivoire and I think the third year of his
1 minute, so not 10 minutes.
The third year of his tenure of office. Ebe catch and say, or ne Cote d'Ivoire ban akodinsa was so akoko no. Ghana ne Cote d'Ivoire ye be can boom ne
you be determine prices.
Where is it? Why are you now turning to Dubai? Because
what's wrong in getting more purchases?
You see, we have more market inside Africa than even outside. You understand? Somebody determined the price of your cocoa for you. Why don't we look inward? Why don't we add value? And right here, chocolate day. Open our a friend is saying cocoa processing company. Yes, or the Kasai. Was say just by turning the cocoa into cake, you pay about 25 billion Ghana cedis annually. Why are we sitting down?
Thank you, sir. Why
are we sitting down into all these things? Project. We are yet to enter into a very difficult situation in terms of food prices and even availability of food.
And Agric is the mainstay. It is the backbone of the economy. Now, so mukani say ya.
You see, aban bi in the policy.
Okay.
Even though the MPP government are failing in managing this country, the worst part Ubusamia the agri sector. And we know why agri minister. You see, Nanado Angasan, he has a problem. His problem is that he cannot sack his non-performing ministers. And the brainer reason, may I buy into the reason, say, family and friends, anything, so be been free. This are
now so me nkasa ene encouraging so papa you can was after Nsroma no I say abaya ko why limited to this particular government?
Because this government is very weak. Was say BBA, in fact, what the Yakoyechi so many years. Is when we talk about Greek, when we over concentrate on crop farming, fair. So, under a government, now both crop and animal are collapsing. It's a total collapse sector in our country. I mean, say in 2016, now prepare 1 ton of feed for a poultry farm. Okay, 1 ton of feed, you are talking about a 50 kilogram bag of maize, or the 12 bags, or the 1 concentrate, or the almost about 14 wheat, or the soya bean 4, or the befra. Now the farmer or cocoa, which 1 ton of feed, or the cocoa 2,000 bears, a bell lasting for 3 days. Or spend 700 Ghana cedis to prepare 1 ton of feed in 2016. And now I know I can say the minimum just 1 year the same 1 ton of feed, you spend less than 3,000 to 4,000 Ghana cedis to prepare 1 ton of feed. So you ask yourself, say, how many people within the animal sector of the agric and because we are in business today, when everything you poultry, you piggery, you whatever, BBA koso. Last year by this time, now you took a 70 Ghana cedis. And at this same time, you took a 140 Ghana cedis per 50 kilogram bag of maize. And rice brand, chaff, first, not farmers near the buye. because omo so mo ho no onye obi kura ma no befa eguo because na wheat bran which is preferred by farmers better and na affordable. You were having it 6 Ghana cedis under 2016 enti utimito enti rice bran no munye obi sometimes you pacho enti those times just all your picks then you want to rely on this. And then the departure on the crowd, you have to pay 60 Ghana cedis to get it. A big round soon, so you are unable to feed them. Concentrator near a ton of 110 Ghana cedis. And now I know I say, I have 310 minimum, depending on which brand you are taking. Soya bean, Ghana. It was 70 Ghana cedis. Everything. So when you have a government, waba bibia about agriculture is going up.
Okay.
How does agri thrive in this country? And a common ebedi and your comma only on the crop side. But and now so see then because they say I can say if you enter poultry farms, they know what 10,000 and they or struggle to even do 1,000. So what it means that obesake a number of people from the farm market and from this is a government or rely on importation or pay more yen kramra near famegu system which creates less employment, which brings our currency into some struggling state rather than say obuama ni mamu for atimianya bibi papa biya den ede ai. Now when you go to the crop side, and this is a government what kasa bebre one district one dam and you were saying say Nsroma wire dam no hemfa bibi aban na ye bia no galamsey pit ya unin galamsey pit
first statement say obekana wako dam ni bi
dam ni na galamsey pit the excavator akwa tu akwa ni eja no. That is all. When you come dams na anka say galamsey pit insuo jaitwa ere dam no mu de hin na wo sisi aka kirem
me hu bi so but said there won so wo kan
say bi wo ha ma government ni ntwa just about 2018 na government mi kokotwa dams say ya year nsu to brem ni etwa de bre. Why have they stopped showing us these dams they have constructed? And one to say the minister then how Kumsin Bekache says musika the man who dams no then and away. But when you are doing a dam for irrigation purposes, now to amanani jan honoma, what have you done? About farmer in what sense? Because when we talk about irrigation, there are pipes. You see, connected your farmers. I buy not go for excavators, you know, to amana we are. No bomb pie and you turn and you better more or some creative a year a dam. Intino farmers no one fa bucket in Kubum, one sa no farmers in Konkubu in your muscle. How many kilometers are you talking about? And so when you have a government or say why you're planting for food and jobs, growing cereals, but Obeba be boast to say banchene body abba ebu ewo honoma. It tells you that the government is a failed government. You don't need any scientist to come and tell you that buying one wabon, two minister and and Bibia in our economy under agriculture has come to a standstill. Bibia say media there's been shortages all over. Nyami abua and say Ghana for ye pe body and banche and mankin edi. So at every time bia when they say a peba insurance say to ya ura for more. Onam kwana kwa imre ababebre we now tend to eat more of imre mushrooms. In share say fifipe na kontomre na sha say ba. So we tend to be eating them. These are not planted. Enyamia da Roma e seasonal e kona aba. But the aban no ankasa kope hu sika so wo ba be ya ma bibia timi akosoro. Like emona yesi yedua no. Yeah. The farmers are not even getting the fertilizer to apply to these things. And what train buying was say they go Dubai. Then you ask yourself, is this government serious? I buy way serious. because all that we are looking for, when a better raw material, when time and time again, actually clearly say, when we don't work on our raw product, will be unfamiliar. So when you go to Dubai and want to invest, you find things around. It's creating employment for the people in Dubai.
Oh, really?
What are we doing to our people here? At the end of the year, as a buying, what have we done? Look, we are disappointed in the agric minister, and like I said, minimum why he's still there, because he's been a practical agriculturist. But the management of the agric sector is totally, it's nothing to write home about PBS.
We also a practical agriculture.
So before I will be a minister, but under his watch, BBA everything is collapsed. No, but at the same time, say poultry farmers before he became an agric minister. No, 1 ton of feed for 700 cedis, and there were 1 ton of feed for almost about 4,000 Ghana cedis. Is it good in 5 years? It's a bad management.
Honorable Glover.
I mean, that's it. On the contrary, because the indices and the records are clear. We share the performance of the NDC in agriculture compared to what we have done. He knows for a fact that the records are quite distinct and our performance is far, far away better than their time. Now, first of all, on the issue about abandoned irrigation dam, is it Dekpo or Defo?
Dekpo.
Dekpo. The best irrigation department under the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. They have all the records of all irrigation dams or Manyemo. It was built for a purpose. And I'm surprised, Yajai Dami all this while. Yeah, best agriculture minister. Best say whatever they would do to make this dam operational, they should do it. Because Ghana ska and I hear them, yeah. Nancy me call ye you may be war. Minister of Agric, war, warehouse be war, a work side hall. We free Bema camp overhead bridge now when he air worker. We right side hono, ukomwa, more warehouse KCB, uko tractors, combine harvesters, any machines, a see we are so. So I was asking the workers, what is this? I was there one for a better no medical. So as we expose these things to the vagaries of the weather, are we happy in the state or what? And the Mexican Agric Minister, these machines are meant for the farms. They should do it. Right now, you're getting now you see a warehouse war. Na rustic, na ingura. Maybe so.
No, Musade.
I'm say Amandia. Nasa director of whatever warehouse, whatever they are there. Say your tons were yet for them to go and use it. And I will
give you some associations.
You understand? Then you make, but when you keep them there, you are not making good use of the machines, you know. And yes, I'm going to be because you're Yamamin Kasa. I will say it. Say, anyone here, the Yantiso, name from Makuafono, no more for Yumano. There also be about your cancer cocoa consumption. Angaya, ye didn't war. Anganya bad. Anganya bad. But what do you call Manunuzuna Tonwa? It's equally the same. Because you are going to get better returns than they are who didn't locally. So we can combine the both. We share the production of the cocoa. The didn't work any the Edibaka money Tonwa, Yebenya forest Yabano. And then
I mean,
Africa, yes,
processing plants and all Dubai so that will add value to it.
I don't know what the cocoa beans, cocoa process is behind my mother's house.
Ghana is turning to an internationally certified agro-processing facility in Dubai to add value to its cocoa and coffee and export them to the global market without
we
are turning to them. So presumably your mom or facility need that. And you want to go and process your cocoa ni wo. Yemfa value into so.
I disagree. I totally disagree. I disagree because cocoa processing woman more busy. They can turn it around. Who call Wamco? They can also turn it down. Yes. They can turn it around it. So expansion now,
actually, said your kind CPC Papa no or the cocoa no
I know he's a friend. It's a friend.
When you
President commission new machines be or the mom. That was last year or so. No, 2020. So we need to understand the story. What value buying
CPC into me
we need to find out the story very well because your paying can even support the CPP. Now CPC, sorry. Now because they have the capacity to turn the beans around to add value to it. Then say Dubai for one criteria muna the beans no more. The CPC abeboye. You call one we have the same facility. Again, I buy up Bomodia through very saying one district, one factory.
Okay.
Adding value to agriculture produce here by make I say omombeni air corner pro across the country who kai brekum don't fete you see to don't fete don't fete
say so ya correct me be
don't fete mia makunta wafajai we see with the exit bank support we see factory workers adding value to the raw tomatoes.
Tomato papa no.
Yes.
Okay.
Yamma a manu concession irrigation for nano cry about one of them was it Yao. Any statement and say because of ticks now ye dread your one preventing a mano to get access to assassino so be dear if I say in volumes. And the forest for no more kwai na yempia ticks na ye dua ne fon kwechire na yema mano enya sase na kese no mundua tomatoes no na ye na de ye fa fidi factory no enya bia no ebiom woko mekaiso oko Savlugu there's another rice mill factory there I just seen food and one district one factory which is adding value to these rice mill meko aponu nyame hu around the countryside woko Oti region one of the camps the Krachi was a yam factory ye twitwa no kitingiti say ye chie no e dia share pack rubber kama adding value yam chips
okay
it's all over the place what has here and when we hear value additional ye di boa to expand agriculture if any say production here no I agree so the cost of inputs a cost because of certain factors are emma ekwadie no ayi but notwithstanding that you can say Ghana we aduane akwapi o na be na you otwi akwachi thank you move on Jimmy say yeah shortage of food
okay
the peasant farmers the commercial farmers are doing their best but the buying so be cost why then the fata be boom say dia
peasant farmers for no catch
because they are most of them are subsistence farmers the omo ye na kakra bi but there should be a conscious effort to encourage people to go into agriculture because I know Agric Minister has done his best. The success of the 1DYF is there. From 2017, it is showing. You shortage once a while, but there's food. Mean that ain't sorry, Yanni is a be a short to a baby. I've never heard that. Because he was describing the Agric Minister as a or you be on Yadia. He has not performed, but for me and what I've seen. He's doing well. One of these shows, anybody very fantastic show. Me bomb abaso a desperate group or that program. You can see the farmers, the efforts that they are doing. I do remember Greek minister can know tin who they seem going around observing the ecoso challenges the one buano no the babo na dia and this I mean dia no ka jira say a Greek minister na go for my failure missing who
Me a farmer.
Me a farmer. Missing who? And the other president.
What missing who now?
Missing who? Oh my president,
interesting. You see, areas I can say, Honorable Minister, are investing in. We are talking about individual farmers. We are asking for a vigorous.
You want a state-owned farming.
Apart from
that has been your.
Yes,
your advocacy.
But some ideologies in
that is your advocacy.
That is where
they
the problem
believe
is.
in individuals owning.
That is where the problem is. How many people can be like Kwame Despite? Look, in this thing, the private sector is stated in it, say they have to.
And open more
No.
making it.
They can keep it. No, they can keep it. But in fact, in this book, it is stated that capitalism destroys a nation. The thing is that
because that is Nkrumah's belief.
Keep your ideology.
That is Nkrumah's belief. So please don't go there.
Blend it. Now a state or person will reduce unemployment. Create some state farms and give it to associations for them to manage it. Now esika emra. So why also better rely on private sector? You will never make a headway. And it is important to note and so say agriculture and a digital developing country. And God, thankful to God, you were arable land enough. And now in Rono so this spray in Saseno. And you could say I won't cost a film, I won't emre, I feel with so and I say and what you will never get it. Everything I say.
But just like you are phone so cast emphasize and boy and we decide no.
You see,
even
the weedicide no, I see a free system. You should encourage farmers to use weedicide. I say assassin.
No father no.
Young father system na beer. Say mechanization you better media infidia don yen fa no baby a yentumi mfa infidie no yen ne say de ne ye no but ade na ye spray was asase no so no eku asase no emu mo ebe ma asase na aye fertile no mo na eku no and we must stop these things I say and no crop no e be say the agriculture terrain regarding
CSIR.
All right.
I a lot of research in Sasi e wo Ghana he nyina.
Okay.
Enyama enuane a yedua wo so a ebeboaye.
Okay, baby ani
de wo say dua, which is very good. I learned this from your program, Ayiko on Enimado. We are inviting people, investors into that area. Now, meaning to your point, many Nigerians are buying onto tries over state farms. That was the Nkrumah idea. What I say, but nothing stops us from trying it again.
All right.
But managing some of these assets is always a problem. Okay. That is why we all want to support the private sector to make sure they give us the best. We will provide an enabling environment. No more tax exemptions, resources are on they will sit back. Dividend you understand?
If you are the pass your chair, honorable Yami Yampong.
Meaning why honorable titles a person will disagree with me on the point that I'm coming from the practical part. Me need to be an agriculturist. Me do a fool.
So, on
me a fool.
O impata.
And then the feed from patan. Unless
so
me any year. But the year rare no.
The year
no. Kono busa. Feeding for these things we are talking about. So if under agriculture, where there should be more subsidies, I bet I encourage a number of people going into it. Now Timiyama production, it's rather becoming more expensive. Now because we are MPP ninety, you want to disagree on a position, I very well say it's worse.
Oh,
sometimes,
so.
But it is worse.
The machine men also who say, see baby, you can't say
that is even contributing to the problem we have. But I am coming from a point. It's honorable titles Glover saying, say, spending 700 Ghana cedis to prepare 1 ton of feed, as against spending 4,000 to prepare the same ton of feed. Is it good? A government are all bar or say all bar my within a space of 4 years. Within a space of 4 years. Of course, you have you want to ask it. Within the 8-year period of the
before the 8 years,
it was 5 to 7 million. Within the same 5 years of your period, it is thousands. And you want to tell me that things are good? If before your 8 years, it is better than this economy. Everything about this economy is in shambles. BBR say, oh man, it's difficult to even get words to describe the state now.
NDC na tia bank dey da pum.
And now masha me Piccadilly atade. Na mo.
Say you are in power today, we be in the sea.
No. I met one man. Our farming, and this is an MPP person. Was look yami mumrana musan for the bad time now 2016. These are the statement of people who are MPP. It's a bad state in 2016. We are better for them than the state we find.
Very, very important. No. The finance minister must be sacked. No,
it's
a family and friends. It's a family and friends. On me. Nana do intimi.
Dr. Koto Antonia Koto say baby I will be amechia. Mo ye adwuma gu.
On that note, omo pem for fire pam omo ni omo entina CD pon anye be pon la yes aki e kwansa.
Azak myself.
Asaking ourselves. No do apa ho. Enti pon anye be pon. Honorable Daniel Nikwa Titus Glover, former MP Tema East, former Deputy Minister of Transport, and then aspiring to be national organizer of the NPP. Anopeye dase. Ya wasanita no ye national organizer ma LPG. Ejaya onse dase papa. Joseph Yamin, former Ashanti Regional Secretary NDC, CCI. Onu so aspire se obeba be national organizer ama NDC. Now a former Deputy Minister e Ashanti Region Youth and Sports Ministry. Uraya me onso anopeye dase. Ukoshemu aya brantemu.
Sister Yachiao.
Me chiano. Who so chiano? And I'm saying about chiano. Me chiano.
We can have them mouth.
Who the crema? Nada who. And Prince, okay, Empacho, Ora Justin Kodia, a Jatano se Ochiao, Uncle JB Prince will be in Pesse Ochiao. Pacho, and one, Mary, and Mamma Piano, Pacho, me that Zolvoga say, I want me African way for fair fan, or the mammy age, must say, Yefeni Ghana Busumi, ain't he? Where Ghana, eat Ghana, think Ghana, and act Ghana. Now, my who here. Ghana my wara odia ti de obaby a kai Ghana Frazel 0288 616161 or dance man sorry down betumi so hu no Instagram ne Facebook Azel Vogue AZELLE Azel Vogue now be who designs ahodo ho me dana se papa me di yakrama no pay say de me kru ni si bo adwuma pansa na me ban anope ma me mo shout out kakrawati enti DOP our naturalize edibedi akon na greatest of them ye Richard and Obisi ye friend the guitar and no hihye niama ni nyina kama pa wanye sound nko a or ye sound them more and producer Prince Obimpe ono de big idea bi bae and Randy the day and Sadat ene mo ho adwuma na mo ye no ye mo ya de nyame hira mo wate me da mo ase pa ya po